Chico Bach Festival is a series of concerts and lectures and master classes that occurs each year, Thursday, Friday, Saturday generally. And it's sort of in the past number of years, it seems to sort of occur towards the end of March. It seems to be a spot in the calendar that works well for us. This is a series that was started. The festival was actually started by a man named David Rhoda, who is a former professor here at CSU Chico, was the music historian and also was the organist here as well.
This year's Bach Festival, we are going to feature a rather well-known organist, and there will be several other programs as well. The organist is Julia Brown. She's a recording artist for Naxos Records. She lives in Eugene, Oregon, and she's a specialist in the music of Bach and his predecessors, so Buxtehude and several other North Germans. So she will present her program on Friday evening, March 27th, and other events happening include a student recital by CSUC students on Thursday afternoon, and then we also have a few events on Saturday. So our visiting artist Julia Brown will give a talk on Saturday morning from 9 to 11 on the music of Buxtehude and the North Germans, and she'll talk about several details involving both his music and editions of his music. At 2 o'clock we have a program called The Rising Stars of the North Valley, and these are youngsters aging from 5 to 15 who are actually quite advanced for their age, and they will be performing in the recital hall, mostly music of Bach, but some other Baroque composers as well. And finally, at 4 o'clock on Saturday, the American Guild of Organists will present 4 performers, 3 organists, including myself, and 2 from Sacramento, and also Dr. Robert Bowman, who will play some selections on the piano. So those events are all free, the ones on Saturday, and we will accept donations for student scholarships.
When I think about the offerings that the Department of Music and Theater gives to the Chico community, one of the things that I like to say is that everybody needs art in their life in some way, shape, or form. That humans need sort of artistic things to nourish them. And whether that be dance or music or visual art or whatever, we all need those sorts of things. So even if somebody is maybe not necessarily a huge fan of classical music or, for instance, a huge fan of the organ, this is still sort of a fascinating thing to spend an hour and a half hearing this enormous instrument that we have backstage of Harlan Adams Theater that is sort of this unique instrument in the United States. I mean, you talk to any organist and they've all heard of the Centennial organ at Chico State. That even if you're not sort of an aficionado of these things, we can still all appreciate those sorts of things. It happens to be my personal love. But I can still go to see ballet, and even though I don't know that much about it, I can still appreciate the skill and the artistry of it. So that's something that I would hope people that come to the Bach Festival offerings would come away with.